Hi, in this video I'm showing you how to invoke the Zotero library in Microsoft Word. So when you write, you can make a reference from your library, from your Zotero library, and then at the end you can create a bibliography with various citation styles. So let's say that I'm writing a paper for my Chemistry 361 class, and these are the facts that I was getting it from various journal articles or books. So I want to make a reference to it. So I'm just going to put my cursor at the end of the sentence where I get that fact from. Notice that up on the various tabs of Microsoft Word, there's a tab for Zotero because when I download the standalone, by default it's going to download the plugin, a Zotero plugin that works with Microsoft Word as well. So what I'll do is I'll add a citation. So first thing that's going to pop up is it asks me what citation style that I would like to write my paper with. So let's say that I'm writing in American Chemical Society. So when you download the Zotero standalone and the plugin, by default with Word, it's going to have some of the common citation styles such as APA, American Psychological Association, the Chicago author dates and full note, MLA, the Modern Language Association. The American Chemical Society is a special kind of citation styles, so by default it doesn't download that, but I had to go and download it from the Zotero website, and I'll show you in a separate videos on how to get specific citation style. But let's say that I'm writing in American Chemical Society. I'm just going to select that style, hit OK. So I'm going to bring up my library so that I can see what bibliographic record that I want to cite it from, right? So let's say that this is coming from the folder on developing countries, and this is from a blog. So I'm just going to select that. Maybe it's coming from multiple sources, so I can bring it up. So maybe it's also coming from folder in oceanography. So that's another record I have. So I click OK. So now, because the American Chemical Society style is a footnote style, so that's why I create these two footnotes, right? Let's say that the next sentence is also another fact that I got it from a known reference. So I'm going to add another citation. I'm going to bring up my library, my Zotero library. This time this is coming from, say, linguistics. So it create the third footnote, right? So at the end, I'm going to create a bibliography, right? So what I'll do is I add or edit the bibliography. So it does that for you automatically. Let's say that you decide to switch from American Chemical Society to another style. What you do is just with a click a button, you invoke that document preferences. And now I'm switching from American Chemical Society to APA 7th editions. So notice that it switched from the footnote style into this in-text citation in parentheses, and it does that for you. So you can do it multiple times, switching from APA to American Chemical Society to MLA, whichever styles that you want. One last thing I want to show you is in the Zotero standalone, if for some reasons it didn't automatically download the Zotero plugin for Word, Microsoft Word, you can also do it from your Zotero standalone manually. So if you look under Edit and look under Preferences, under Cite, these are various styles that I have, and I can get additional styles by looking them up. Under Word Processors, if somehow I have not installed the Microsoft Word add-in, you can do that. Zotero also works with LibreOffice, which is an open source software for word processing. So if you use LibreOffice instead of Microsoft Word, you can also install that as well.